Hybrid teaching tools, Logitech web camera, and tripod. Table of contents. What's in the box? Logitech webcam, the webcam parts, putting it together on the laptop. What's in the box for TAC Life tripod? Tripod parts, putting it together on the tripod, and computer settings will be on a separate video. So what we have here is the Brio 4K Pro webcam. I've already unboxed mine, but what I'll do is I want to show you what you will find in your box. Here we have inside is the webcam itself, and all you do, this is just a holder. So what you do is you just take it apart, and you don't need this one, so just put that aside. Underneath here, you have a box. There are a few items that you may want to hold on to very carefully. You open to the side, remove the box. There's nothing else inside the box except for the directions. In here, you will find 3 items. Some of them you will really make sure that you don't want to lose them. The first one is the cable. So this cable is going to be used to connect to your webcam here. This one here is the camera cover. So I think this is going to be very important. A lot of people who use the program do not use the cover that much, but as teachers, we will need this, especially when we want to put it on cover for a moment time when we are stepping away. And this one here is something that you may want to use, may not. This is a camera bag. These are the items inside your webcam Pro K box. So there you have it. These are the items. And we're going to go ahead in the next video. We will see how to assemble it. Hi everyone. So what this video is going to be about is to explain to you as much detail as I can of each of the pieces of the equipment for the Web Pro camera. Here we are. We have the camera. I want you to know that this one here, there are 3 sensors to it. This very first one is the auto face detect sensor. This one here is the low light sensor, and this one here is the camera itself. The 2 lines over here, that's going to be where the speaker and the microphone is at. That's built in within this Logitech camera. Okay, this is also here where it's the mount. So I'm going to show you in the next video how to mount this onto your laptop. And then there will be another video on how to mount it onto a tripod. So this is the mount itself. It unfolds like this. It works great. It holds on pretty well. So to open it up, you simply just bend it. And when you're putting it away, you simply tuck it away. And that's the mount for the camera. And I'll show you that in the next video. This one here is the camera privacy camera cover. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be great for those of you who just want to have a moment where while we're teaching class and we're having recess and you want to cover it up, you simply attach this back part here to where the camera is at right here, and you simply just close it there. It should snap in place, and that should give you that blacked out look just like on top of our laptop there. And then when you're ready, you just flip it and it's ready to go. It's a pretty simple and it comes off pretty easily as well. In the back of this camera here, you have is the USB-C port. This is where you'll put the cable from this bag here. And I will show you right now as well. I may repeat it again on another video, but this one here is our 6 feet cable. You have the USB side and the USB-C. And you will take the USB-C side, which is a tinier little one. If you see, there's 2 of them here. You look at it closely, one of them is real small. This is the USB-C, and this one here is the USB that will plug into your laptop. So you take the little side and you would put it into this section here and just snap it in. You hear the snap and it goes right in, and you snap this in and you'll plug it into the computer. Once then it's then you're ready to go. It's a plug and play. So once you plug it in, it is ready to go. Another thing that I want you to notice is this one right here. This is the instruction inside the box. This has really good information. You want to kind of keep it handy in case you want to go from, mounting your camera onto your laptop or changing it over to your tripod. Here's how you snap on the privacy camera cover. And this one here is the plug and play. You take the camera, you log it in, the USB-C to the USB port on the laptop. And these are the little details of your things that you have in your box. And of course, lastly, is only if we need to go back and forth with our camera. This one here is the bag that you can put all your camera materials in and travel with it, whether it's, to take it home or to leave it at school. We should be leaving the camera at school while we're teaching. And there we have it. I hope this video was helpful. Hi everyone. So this video is to show you how to connect your webcam to your cable and then connect it to your laptop, and then of course to mount your camera onto your laptop. I will do two videos. This is to connect to the camera as well as the laptop. The next video will be the camera connected to the cables, connecting to the tripod. First thing is you want to go to the back of the camera here, and right here is where the USB-C port is at. It's that little, I don't know if you can see that. It's that little space right there, the little port right there. And you want the USB-C cable that's real small as well, and you want to connect it right there until it makes a snap. So let's listen. That's nice and loud there for us. And then you'll take the end of the other line here and connect it over to your laptop. So let's go ahead and go over to the laptop here. All right, so I'm back here. What I have here is my laptop as well as the other end of the cable. This is the USB cable. And I'm gonna connect this USB to, and I'm gonna move the camera aside. I'm gonna connect it to the laptop here. You'll find wherever your port's going to be that you need to connect to the device that you're using for to load up. Here it is. I'm going to connect this USB to this port right here, and I'm just going to snap it right in there. Push it gently in there, and now you have it. There I have my cable connected. The next part of this is going to be how to mount it. I'm going to take the webcam here. And if you remember earlier in the other video, I showed that when the mount, you can open it pretty wide. And this one here, so that it can allow for the camera, for many multi-purpose use, it can mount onto something very wide. But what I want you to notice is this rubber part right here at the end of this mounting. If you feel it, it has a rubber feeling. This is the one that's going to grip onto your laptop. So this is the top of my laptop here where the screen is at. You want to be able to take this part here, the front of the camera. It has a grip, kind of like a teeth thing. It bites down. So you want to put that. And again, I'm not using the correct tech term, but hopefully it works and it makes sense. This one here is going to grab onto this one here. So here, as I said, this is going to grab onto the top of this. Okay. And to me, I have to say, as I'm setting up all this webcam for our PDs here, I will tell you this is to me the most challenging, only because you have to be at the right angle. So again, down here where my laptop is at, I'm going to grab this teeth, the rubber part here, and it's supposed to be pushing against the laptop here. And then the front, remember, you're going to connect it and sit. So I would use two hands just so that it doesn't drop. Okay, so now as you see, my hands are free and the camera is set to go, so I can lean back and forth. If the camera needs to be a little bit more tilted forward, you absolutely can tilt the camera going forward this way, point it down to, if you want your students to see this one, or pointing a little higher, straight ahead, whatever you want. Voila, that is how you get the camera on, mounted onto your laptop. In my other video, I will show you how to mount your webcam to the tripod. Hope this video was helpful. Hi everyone, so I want to show you what is inside this tripod so that we all have the same thing. This one here is the tripod. It says Tap Live. So this is going to be open for the very first time, so it's going to be all new surprise to me too. I'm going to do it as fast as I can so you don't watch a video of me just unboxing things. Here we go. So here's the box. Unboxed out, I have this thing here. I'm going to assume this is going to be something that we're going to put on to grab the camera, and I'll leave that there. It looks like it has something for us to open, but we'll figure that out in just a little bit. This looks like the legs of the tripod, so I'm going to open up the bag here. And here we go. In the bag, we have a really nice size tripod. This looks like about possibly 2 feet. We have instructions here, the manual, and the tripod. So let's see, it looks pretty good. It looks like it, if the legs, we all have ones that has like, I believe it expands twice so that you can open it to probably 5 feet in height. But so that is going to be the parts of this tripod. And I will show you on another video how to connect the webcam to your tripod. Hope this video was helpful. Hi everyone, so this video is going to be all about what the tripod is going to be like, just to get comfortable with it. It's very important. We can't just assume that we put a camera on and it's ready to go. The tripod has a few things that are, it's pretty simple, but I want you to make sure that you take a look at it and, play around a little bit so you can get comfortable with it. The tripod measures around 53 feet, which is about 4 feet 4, the shortest height. So either you choose to put it on the top of a table, or you want to open up the legs and put it down at the very bottom on the floor so that you can have a better wide view of your classroom. So play around with it a little bit. I do want to show you that this one here at the very top, this one is called the platform. And then we have some handles going on here. So I'm going to just kind of leave it, not open up the legs yet so you can see. This handle, this knob right here, if you unlock it, so lefty loosey, righty tighty, if you turn to the left, this will allow you to turn the camera horizontally to pan it left and right. And then if you don't want it to pan left and right and you just like it in that spot, not to turn, then make sure you do lock it. Leaving it lock or unlock, it's more of your preference. There's no hazard to it if you wanted to keep it unlocked so easy to be moved. Then you want to see that there is this handle here. This handle allows the camera to tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, go straight, just to your liking. You can absolutely keep it unlocked. So to lock it, you want to turn the actual handle itself to righty-tighty for locking, or lefty-loosey so that you can move it up and down. So if I lock it to the right here, I can't move it up and down anymore, okay? And then this knob right here by the legs, that knob right here allows you to tighten and secure the center right here. And this is the center column that will keep everything nice and sturdy. Now, before I open up the legs, I want you to see that we can actually open it up here. So I'm gonna just flatten it out and show you that this one here are called the leg braces. And this is just secure and make sure that everything is just kind of, secured down, and it locks kind of everything in its place. It kind of keeps it tight. Right here, if you see here, and I'm going to go ahead and expand it right now. This is the leg locks. This one, you want to make sure that once you unlock it and you put it to the length that you like, lock it back up so that it doesn't collapse. That's very important. That's one thing I do highly recommend, is that you put it on lock at the level that you want, whether you want it just one leg, you want it one leg down, or you want the rest of the legs down. Secure it to whatever placement you want. It can go as far as you would like. So here I'm going to show you how to unlock it. And when you unlock it, the legs will come out. Then you just snap it right into place, okay? And you lock it again. See, now I can't pull it up or down. And then I'm going to do the second one once I unlock it by just unlocking it like a, your those skates that you used to have. And then here's my third one. And that stretches it out. I'm going to do this a little quicker here. So 1, 2. So let's say if I want all 4 feet. 4 feet 4, right? 53 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and expand that. I have a really tight space here. So it's going to be there, and lock, and lock. And now here is your 4 feet 4 camera right there. It's set to go. And then on the next video, what I'm going to show you is how to mount the camera right onto the platform here, so that you can do your recording. Again, this video is more about connecting the camera to the cables and then connecting it to the platform on the tripod. Okay, and that is the components and the parts of a tripod. Hope this video was helpful. Okay, so this video is going to be about how to put your web camera onto your tripod. So once you have, if you have the web camera connected to the cable, that's the first thing you want to do is remove it. You don't want this extra string to be a part of mounting. So it's just a tug to remove it. The next part is to remove the mount off of the camera itself. This will take just a little effort and a little tug again. So I like to kind of pull. Okay, hang on. Just gonna pull it off of here, and it comes off. A little extra strength there. The next thing is now we're going to take our tripod, and I'm going to connect the one where the opening is at here. Make sure you put the mount in a safe place so you can reuse it. And then here on the tripod where the screw is at, that's where you want to put it on top. And for video purposes, I'm going to put the camera on the side here so you can see. You want to connect it like this to the hole. And if you remember, I like to use the righty-tighty thing. So you're going to turn it to the right and tighten up your camera to make sure it's secure. You do want to make sure that it is secured so that it does not fall off. So here, righty-tighty. And I want to make sure it's super secure because I don't want to have it drop. And now you're done. This is now mounted. Okay. In just a moment, I'm going to show you how to dismount the camera. All right, so I'm back. So let's say, for example, you're done. You don't want the camera on the tripod. You want to put it back on the laptop for whatever your reasons are. You do the same thing. The camera, again, standing upright for video purposes. I am laying it down so you can see how it's done. You're going to turn the knob underneath here to the left. So lefty-loosey. I'm going to turn it to the left. And then that would loosen it and allow you to take off that camera. And again, to put it back onto the mount where I had earlier, we're going to go ahead, make sure, if you remember that, and again, I don't know the term for it, but this is where the grabbing part of the mount is to the laptop. So I want to make sure it's this way. If you put it this way, you're going to have a little issue and you're not going to understand how it's placed. But that's okay. You can remove it, put it back, just make sure this teeth part here grabs here. It requires just a little gentle push. Little pressure to it, and now it's in. Now your camera is ready to go back on the webcam on the laptop. So again, just making sure that you connect your strings when you're ready after you mounted your camera, whether it's on the laptop or whether it is on the tripod. I hope this video was helpful.